Finding a product and buying it in China is only half the journey. It is during the delivery stage that businesses most often encounter unexpected expenses, delays, and questions from customs. My name is Artem, and I am the co-founder of Smithline. We have been working in international trade, procurement, and logistics between China and other countries for over 10 years. In previous videos, we have already covered how to find a product in China, how to choose a supplier, and how to purchase the product correctly. But we have not yet discussed one of the most important questions: how to deliver this product to New Zealand. Here, it is important to immediately distinguish between two situations: shipping samples and shipping a commercial batch. Let's start with samples. For shipping samples, it is best to use courier services. This is the fastest and most straightforward way to receive the product and assess its quality before a commercial shipment. Most often, international courier companies are used between China and New Zealand. DHL offers fast delivery times, reliable service, and clear documentation requirements. The downside is the high cost and rather strict control over cargo descriptions. FedEx is often convenient for commercial samples and is straightforward in terms of customs logistics. The drawbacks are not the lowest price and possible delays at biocontrol. UPS is well suited for B2B shipments, offers reliable delivery times, but is not always convenient for small frequent shipments. The Chinese courier SF Express is also frequently used. It can be cheaper than international brands and is convenient for sending samples within China, but here it is especially important to fill out the documents correctly, because in this regard, the quality of their service can vary from shipment to shipment. When delivering samples to New Zealand, it is important to understand the customs and tax nuances. GST in New Zealand is 15%. For low-value goods, it is often charged immediately. For most product categories, the customs duty is zero, but there are exceptions. Even samples can attract the attention of customs if the cargo description or documents are filled out incorrectly. Usually, to deliver samples, a commercial invoice, product description, and weighbill are required. It is especially important to remember that New Zealand is very strict about the biosecurity of packaging. Now let's move on to the delivery of a commercial batch of goods. When shipping a batch from China, the supplier is required to prepare a commercial invoice, packing list, export documents, and transport documents. Without the correct documents, the cargo will either not be released from China or will be delayed upon arrival. When clearing customs in New Zealand, an invoice, packing list, transport document, airway bill or bill of lading, customs declarations, and documents for biosecurity control are usually required. Particular attention is always paid to the requirements of New Zealand's biosecurity service, known as MPI. New Zealand is one of the strictest countries in the world when it comes to packaging requirements. Wooden packaging must comply with the ISPM 15 standard. The packaging must be free of contamination, and the markings must be correct and legible. Mistakes at this stage can lead to additional inspections and fines, or even the destruction of the cargo. Now, a brief overview of the ways to ship a consignment from China to New Zealand. Air freight is the fastest method. It is suitable for urgent shipments, but it is expensive and has weight and volume limitations. Less than container load, LCL, sea freight is cheaper than air freight and suitable for medium-sized shipments, but delivery times are longer and there are more consolidation points. Full container load, FCL shipping, is the most cost-effective option for large volumes. There is less risk of cargo damage, but it requires sufficient volume and more complex organization. In New Zealand, shipments most often arrive at the ports of Auckland and Tauranga. After that, the goods are delivered by road, undergo warehouse processing, and are distributed throughout the country. Shipping goods from China is always a combination of Chinese regulations and New Zealand requirements. At first glance, this may seem complicated, but once you go through the process, many things become much clearer. We act as a guide and help you navigate all these logistics jungles, from the factory in China to the warehouse in New Zealand. If needed, we can arrange turnkey delivery so you can focus on growing your business. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, there will be lots of interesting content about China here.